Hi there, Phil Simborg from the Backgammon Learning Center and from Chicago, where we have a chouette, which is several people playing backgammon at once. It's sort of like King of the Mountain, where the guy who wins plays against all the rest, tries to defeat him, and then you try and stay in what they call the box as long as possible. It is the most fun, best gambling game I have ever played, and I've only been playing it pretty consistently for about 40 years. Yesterday, Carter and Herb got into it on a bear-off play where they were partners. They had a 4-4 to play, and the question was, do you peel or do you rip? Ripping is peeling, mean taking off as many checkers as you can, or do you play a more safely conservative way? So here's 6 positions that will illustrate some of the points that you might want to consider. And again, you can pause this video if you need more time after looking at a position. So these are money games. Blue is holding the cube. Red has a 4-4 to play. And there's only 2 reasonable options. One is to play all 3 checkers off the 6 point and take one off of the 4 point. And another one is to take 3 checkers off the 4 point and move 1 down, and what we call ripping, or taking more checkers off. Taking more checkers off usually will get you more gammons if you don't get hit. But it may not get you more wins because you might be more likely to leave a shot that way. So think about it. Pause the video if you need more time. And then I'm going to go on to the answer. There's 6 of them, so I'm going to move pretty quickly. So have your finger on the pause button if you want to think about it longer. In this position, it is correct to rip. Take the checkers off. By taking the checkers off, you don't win the game as much. You actually lose the game about 2% more, but you pick up 8% gammons. And in a money game, gammons are worth half as much. So if you're losing 2% more, you need to win 4% more gammons in order to be worth it. By the way, you also pick up 1% backgammons, which is a 1-to-1 ratio. So that comes into play as well. It's a factor. So the combination of the timing of the opponent being able to keep his board and keep these checkers there, the fact that the point is open, if you do leave a shot and you get hit, you're likely to win anyway, and you're much more likely to win gammons this way, another 8%. Let's go to number 2. Do you rip or not? Pause if you need more time, because I'm going right to the answer. The answer is you do not rip. Here his board is much safer. He has more time to hold his 6 prime, and you're going to win a lot of gammons by playing safe anyway. In fact, you won't win as many gammons if you lose the game more by ripping. Ripping, you lose the game 5% more. There's a great saying that I really love. You never win a gammon on games that you lose. And conversely, you never lose a gammon on games that you win. So your gammon odds go down if you're going to leave more shots. That's another factor to think about. So here it's wrong to rip. Let's go to another one. Okay, the answer is you rip. Euripides. You need it to get the gammons, and your gammons go up considerably by 7%, while you're only sacrificing about 2% games. And again, here he's taking 3 more checkers off. You'll have 7 checkers off. If you leave a shot, you'll probably have 8 checkers off. With the open 6 point, you still have a good chance to win. Number 4 coming up. Rip or not? You do not rip. The opponent's got lots of timing to hold his board. You could easily lose this game. He's going to have a good prime. If in a couple of rolls, he could be sitting there waiting for you, and it's very wrong. You win the game 4% more by playing safely, and the gammons are almost even, about 0.8% difference, and the backgammons are negligible. It's all because you lose so much more when you leave shots here. He's got good timing. John O'Hagan put it well. It's a combination of timing and the number of gammons you can win. You have to look at both factors. Number 5, rip or not? All right, the answer? Not. Wow, he doesn't have that very good a board. You look like you're getting lots of gammons, and that's the whole point. You look like you're going to get lots of gammons anyway, so why take more chances on leaving shots and losing the game? So you can play safely and you're going to win gammons all day long here as long as you don't leave a shot. The number one thing that's going to cost you the gammons is getting hit. It's not about the race. That's why you can afford to play for the play that leaves the fewest shots later on. Okay, last one. Are you ripping or not? Pause it if you need more time, because here comes the answer. Not. You do not rip here. If you rip, you lose the game 3% more, and you only pick up about, well, it looks like 6% more gammons. Why doesn't this work? Well, it's close. It's 0.031. That's why the numbers are very, very close here. By ripping, you pick up about 6% more gammons, 7% more gammons, and you're giving up 4% more games. That's right, 7 and 4. You need double. You need twice as many gammons, unless your backgammons make up for the difference. In here, they don't. There's only 0.5 more backgammon. So that's why this is pretty close. So if you got this one wrong, don't worry about it. It's close enough to where most of us are thrilled if our big mistakes are 3% errors or 0.031 errors. Hope you enjoyed the quiz. If you have trouble understanding the concepts, maybe you need to read a book, or maybe you need to take a lesson. We have 15 students teaching in 8 different languages at the backgammonlearningcenter.com, and we teach online all over the world. Our students are winning tournaments consistently all over the world. Very, very proud of that. Very proud of our teachers. We have some pretty good teachers like Mochi and Michi, the number 1 and 2 players in the world, and John O'Hagan and Stick, who are giants, and David Presser, who's one of the top players on the PR BMAB rating. And we also have some highly skilled teachers that specialize in teaching beginners and kids. So we have a much lower special rate for beginners and kids, because we want to see more people get into the game. So come see us, thebackgammonlearningcenter.com. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.